A stunner of a goal for Tori Huster.
She's not only a leader on the pitch and off the pitch, but she has moments like this.
Tori leads by example. She expects a lot out of herself. She expects a lot out of her teammates, but she doesn't expect anything she's not willing to give.
I'm Carly Lloyd, and I've spent most of my life flying around the world playing soccer.
Lloyd the header! Carly Lloyd!
Every destination teaching me something new about the game and life. And now, I'm happy to be traveling across the US with Delta Airlines as we explore the cities that define the NWSL. This is 10 Years in Climbing.
Thank you for flying Delta.
On this journey across the NWSL, I've seen the grit, community, strength, and joy that make this league great. Now I'm in DC visiting the Washington Spirit to ask the big question: where does the NWSL go from here?
There is no place like DC, and there's no team like the Spirit. We are going to create a sustainable, equitable ecosystem for women to play professional sports. We have to create something really special here, and that's what we're here to do.
Tori Huster has played in the league all 11 years and is the president of the NWSL Players Association. She was elected by her peers to fight for their vision for this league. Today, I am here to talk about where the NWSL has taken her and where she sees it going from here.
You're one of 5 players that has been with the same team throughout the whole NWSL, which is truly admirable and amazing. Can you talk about what that means to you?
I'm very, very proud of that, and it is unheard of throughout the league.
You've seen it all.
Yes.
We have seen a lot.
You have seen it all. You've seen a lot too.
So I am very intrigued with your role now, being president of the Players Association.
I wouldn't have really thought that I would do something like this. It's got me super excited about just sports and business and what players can do when they stand up and speak out and want change and want things to improve.
Where do you see the NWSL going in the next decade plus?
I think for the next decade, it would be amazing to have people be able to play because they are getting compensated fairly and well. Player safety, player health, all those boxes are ticked, and players are just performing at an elite level for longer.
The whole culture and DC environment, what does that bring on game days?
One of my favorite things about game day is my drive, because I see all the monuments when I drive. It allows me to be present in the moment on game day, but I think larger than that, just being in the Capitol for games, being in Washington with fans who are very loyal, I think it makes game day really special.
Travel has a way of teaching us new things about ourselves and our world. That's why I went on this journey across the NWSL, to get a new perspective of the game I've played my whole life, to share where we've come from and find out where we're headed. What I've learned is that this league represents the vision and hard work of thousands across generations. 100 years ago, women were barely allowed to play soccer. Now, we get to play it professionally. We've come a long way, and now it's on us to decide where we go next. I share a vision for this league with every person I've met on this journey, that we keep this dream alive for future generations, that we continue to get a little better every day, and that we keep climbing into the next decade and beyond.